This is a quick guide to getting to the Octave Sforzando camp in Cobalt Scar. Start out with probably Invis to Undead. That would be easiest, safest. In the water, and once you're in Siren's Grotto, regular Invis works. You don't need Invis to Undead as far as I know. So everybody kind of meets up here. We're about to go into Siren's Grotto in particular. I'm just going in with regular Invis, not double Invis. Once I get to the water area, I'm going to go west or left of where I'm facing. And this is a good, I'm using goods maps. This is a fairly good map. You go down a little bit to where the Adela Undertow is, the quest mob. And anytime you run into a wall here or a block, just look up, look down. If you get stuck, back up, take your time. So you're going to go along this passageway, and you can see I've got my map out. So you get stuck, back up. It can be frustrating. There's a lot of weird geometry in Siren's Grotto area. And I'm going to go along this passageway until I come to the first fork, and then I'm going to go north at that fork. Oh, and if you start moving really slow, like in molasses in the water, it's probably because you're ducked. So you're going to want to sit down and stand up or hit X. And it can be frustrating even to get out of that ducked mode, especially since you can't change your perspective while you're down here to kind of see if you're ducking. So you come up here, you're now heading northwest. And then whenever you run into a wall, as I said, look up or look down. You're going to find a way to go forward. So you come out here, and then you head east again. And you're going to go east, and eventually you'll run into another one of those walls, and that will be at this blue rectangular line. When that happens, just you want to go down, and you're going to be going under that area. And now you're out in the water, and here you are at the beach, or I call it a beach, where Octave Sforzando, however you say her last name, spawns. Now in this case, the Siren Muse is already up, which is the mob that you would want to kill to spawn the named. If the Siren Muse is not up, just kill Sirens. People tend to camp on the beach, or I've seen them camp back here. I'm not sure why they would camp back here. Maybe if they have an enchanter or they've had problems with people falling off into the water, it's really easy to start aggroing the other mobs. As far as I know, none of these mobs see invisible. I prefer setting up out in front like this on the beach. These mobs have a fairly large aggro range. They're larger than, say, the wyverns. And so you might silence the front two or calm them. Silence is the bard call. But you'll see how a lot of mobs in the back will aggro. It's just a a fairly wide aggro range, and that's why in the Siren's Grotto area it's easy to get trains and bad pulls. So here you just silence that back mob. I'm pulling with slow. This time I just get 2, fade it off. And you've singled the muse, and that's it.